Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode from FOV Podcast. It's your boy Reese. We have on our 30 minutes or less episode today. We talking about the Chargers today, my favorite team. We'll give y'all a quick 30 minutes of things I'm expecting or other Chargers fans like me is expecting this year with our offensive line, early playoff predictions, our schedule, a couple other things, and then we're gonna get on out of here. So I know you ain't got a lot of time. I'm in father mode right now. We're going to do this quick 30 minutes and we're going to get right into it. So to start things off, right, I want to go here because this is our main issue all last year, 2025, the 2025 season. Why a healthy offensive line can change everything for us. One, like I was saying, we had the worst offensive line last year. I don't care who your team was. Your offensive line was not worse than ours. I could put everything on that. Your offensive line was not worse than us. We lost sleep before the season even started. Joe went out I want to say early that first month of the season, and it just went downhill from there from all our offensive line. Even how bad our offensive line was, we still came out to be 11-6, at least getting to the playoffs and losing to the Patriots in the first round, which they was lucky. But that's for something else. I'm talking about my line right now. But going into this year with Slater coming back, we got Joe coming back. We got rid of bum-ass Zion Johnson. That was a fucking waste of a fucking first round 17th pick a couple years ago. 2022, I believe. We should have got somebody else. He was trash. Who else I'm missing? I broke their names down. Bradley Bozeman. He was a fucking nightmare. Also, he had to get the fuck on out of here. And Mekhi Becton, he was offensive line for the Eagles. And we expecting, me personally, because definitely knowing where you coming from, and you had just 1-1 left and came over here, you gave us bullshit. You gave us the worst you ever, my nigga. And that shit did not plan out for you or us at all. Like, I thought you would have been a good piece for the line, and apparently you wasn't. But it's in the past now. I fully believe with a healthy offensive line with us this year, we could definitely get far. We did sign a couple offensive linemen in the offseason, and we did draft a couple. Starting off with Tyler Diaz, I believe. Y'all know I chop names up. And Cole Strange, we picked them up in free agency. Nice, good pickups. And we did, like I said, we picked up 3 offensive linemen, and our second round pick, Jake Slaughter. He was pretty good coming out of college. Even with that being said, I think the one question that the Chargers are trying to do right now, as I was looking through the website a few days ago, that they're trying to move from guard to center. Because apparently, I guess the interior part of our line is a little trash, as y'all already know. So they're trying to move from one side to another. Me personally, I would say I see what they're trying to do. So I would say, me personally, try it. I mean, because he won't be the first person to be switching from guard to center like that, and it might work out for him. Like, we never know. I'm all for it. I guess at this point in time, we all got to see what's going to happen. I guess I'm not too sure with the offensive line between the guard and the center. I don't know if it's too much of a technique or anything you got to change, but I'm all for it. I mean, we trying to get the line better. Our line was our Achilles heel last year for a lot of things, so I'm for it. I mean, I'm all for it. Let's see where it goes. Jim is a mastermind with this offensive line shit, so I ain't gonna say too much about it, but I'm real with our line being healthy, and pray to God that nobody on our line gets hurt. We could go extremely far this year. Just like I said earlier, we went 11-6 with a trash ass fucking offensive line. So with a healthy line, sky's the limit. So I really believe right there, we with the pickups they did and the little moves we did on the offensive line game, I really think we could go far this year. Definitely when healthy. A question I've been pondering me for a while too with this one. I ain't gonna say really been pondering. I ain't really been thinking about it. I want to say bro talked about it with me one time before. Can Ladd or Quentin become that number one receiver? Now, me personally, I don't know how everybody else think. Me personally, I think Ladd could be more of a slot, honestly, on some shit for real. That's just me personally. He a little small, but he could get busy in between there and everything else. So I feel as though he's more of a slot man to me personally. Even with the 2 years he had, I think that was, I want to make sure I'm reading it right. So 2024, his first year, he did have 82 receptions for 1149 and 7 touchdowns. He averaged 14 yards a carry. I mean, he averaged 14 yards catching the ball. And then, this year that happened, even though because we had a bad fucking offensive line, so we couldn't do too much. His stats did go down just about fucking almost half. Kind of, sort of. 66 catches, 789, and receiving yards and 6 touchdowns. All of that is not his fault, honestly, apparently, because he can't block and everything else and throw the ball to himself. But I feel as though, me personally, Ladd could be a good slot, maybe a good strong 2. I'm not too sure about the 1. Now, Quentin, on the other hand, I feel as though with his size, his speed, and he definitely could get behind the defense for a deep ball, everything else. He could potentially. He got a good chance for me to be our number 1 if we can't go out and find nobody that's a free agent. I know Stephon Diggs probably could be a free agent. I'm not sure if T. Higgins re-signed back with the Bengals, but it's about a receiver or 2 out there, honestly. Even with Quentin, like we know Quentin first year as a Charger. That shit was dog shit. He had 38 for 431 and 2 touchdowns. He had a whole lot of drops that year. That was his rookie year. We all looked away, but he did turn up last year. The next 2 years, having 55 catches for 711 yards and 8 touchdowns. And he probably would have had even a better year if it wasn't for our line being bad, because he had 57 for 735 and 8 touchdowns. So he could potentially be if you told me to pick between Ladd or Quentin, who's going to be the number 1, I'm going to say Quentin, just because, like I was saying, bro, a little bit bigger. He fast and everything else. So if I had to take a pick, I will take Quentin to be the number 1. But I honestly feel as though maybe if Trey Harris could come out and be something, because he another big body, maybe they push Ladd to the slot. I'm not too sure, but that's my thoughts on it. If you're a Chargers fan watching the joint, all Chargers fans is welcome to come on in, give y'all opinions about how y'all feel. But if you're watching this joint right now, definitely if you're a Chargers fan, do you honestly believe that Ladd or Quentin could be that number 1 wide receiver for us? And let me know if they can or if they can't be if they could be that wide receiver in the comments below. But I honestly believe that it could, if anybody, Quentin, I would put, if y'all could grab a receiver, like I said, if Trey could step his game up and be something this year, maybe you could pitch Ladd in the slot, and then we could still be dangerous on the offensive side, though. That's just me personally. You know what I'm saying? So, to slide off to something else. Chargers 2026 schedule and our early predictions. So this is the fan enemy. You know what I'm saying? This is the fan enemy, right? So I honestly believe, like I said, we went 11-6 last year with a dog shit ass line. So I honestly believe, let's see. I'm gonna add what's that? 14 and 2 is 18 games. 14 and 3, 14. All right, however that should go. I feel that we get like 13, 14 games this year. You know what I'm saying? I honestly believe that shit. We stepped up a lot, got a new offensive coordinator with Mike, with McDaniels and everything else. We got a defensive coordinator that was through us, and the team, they like him. So we good all around. I feel as though the table is finally set for us to finally do something this year, though. Like, no excuses. At this point in time, if we don't make it, everybody on my fucking team better have caught an injury. At this point in time, we look good on paper. I try to keep my hopes down right now until we really start doing something. But I feel as though we get like 13, 14 wins this year. So with that being said, right, because I did pull up the schedule. So let's talk about our schedule right now real quick. So we got week 1 against the Cardinals. I don't give a fuck. That's a dub. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. Then after that, we got the Raiders. We got Raiders week 2. That's another dub. They trying to figure one. I don't not the young bull. I think they got Kurt starting for the Raiders. You're the fuck right. The Bills week 3, and we at the Bills. That will be a tough game, but I feel as though we could pull that one out. That would be a hell of a game. That would be our first. Might have to circle that one because that could be our first big game of this season right now, playing week 3 against the Bills. But I feel as though with our team and our defense and everything goes, we could pull that joint out. Seahawks week 4. Seahawks took a downgrade from their Super Bowl run last year. So, yeah, I'm not giving them that. So I'm gonna get this. All right. We could beat the Seahawks. I'm gonna give the Bills a 50-50 chance, depending on how they go. There you go. So yeah. So so all right, there we go. We're gonna take the win for the Seahawks. The Broncos and the Chiefs, they division games, they always popping. They stay popping. So that's a 50-50 John. But we beat the Broncos. Did we? Yeah. We did kind of sweep damn near our whole division last year also. So starting off like that, I'm giving us both wins for our division games. That's the Broncos and the Chiefs, week 5, week 6. We played the Rams. We got a bye week 7. Week 8, we got the Rams. That would be a good game. That's going to be a tough one. Week 9 will be the Texans. We need that dub. Week 10 is the Ravens. That would be also a tough game. That's a Monday night game. And we're at the Ravens. That's another at game. So I like our chances with that game because for real, it's just Lamar. It's just Lamar, Derrick Henry. So you can stop them too, for real. Yeah, we're good. Week 11, the Jets. I ain't gotta say too much. The Jets gonna get fucking cooked. Week 12 is the Patriots. It's not the playoffs where we lost, but I need my lick back. Fuck all that, because Patriots showed me last year in the playoffs that if we, like I said, if our fucking offensive line was healthy, we was beating them niggas straight like that. Fucking Drake he looked at loss out there. He won because of his defense. That's me personally. Oh my gosh, my baby mama is calling me. She gonna have to wait a second. Week 13, we got the Buccaneers. We are at the Bucks. The Bucks ain't the same either. I feel that we get that trade. We could get that win. I said trade because what's his name? Vita Veda. He's asking for a trade. I feel as though they should go get him. I seen it on Twitter. Somebody was talking about it, and they were saying, "How about we give away Tart in a 2nd round pick for Vita Veda?" I'm rocking with that. Y'all let me know in the comments below, or if y'all see this clipped up or anywhere, let me know in the comments below. Should we trade for Vita Veda? That was Tart and the 2nd round draft pick. For the next one, we got the Raiders again. That's week 14, ass whooping. Week 15 is the 49ers. They are all injury prone, the whole team. That's a dub. Week 16 is the Dolphins. Week 17 is the Chiefs. Week 18 is the Broncos. So with me being real, me being honest, that's one. Let's say Cardinals is a win. Raiders is a win. I get the Bills. I'm gonna be real. Bills right now. I'll be real. I feel like we're gonna win, but if I'm gonna be real, we might make a mistake, or some dumb shit might happen. That'd be 2-1. Seahawks will make it 3-1. Broncos will make it 4-1. Chiefs. At Chiefs, I'll give it to them at Chiefs. That would make us, I said 4, that make us 4-2. Rams would be a tough one, and we at the Rams. Fuck that. We getting that dub. That makes us 5-2. Houston, that make us 6-2. Ravens, 7-2. Fuck they talking about? I don't care what none of y'all say. Jets, we gonna win. Patriots will be a battle, but we gonna win that one. That's 9. Buccaneers, we could beat these niggas. That's another win. Because I'm Raiders, that's another dub versus the 49ers. That's a dub. Like, that's a dub. The Dolphins, the Dolphins ain't shit. That's a dub. If anything, bro, if we losing games this year, we should be losing games. If anything, I'll give it the fucking Bills and a couple division games. And we swept our division last year. We swept our division last year with no offensive line. I need motherfuckers to realize that. We swept our division with no offensive line. Y'all niggas is stop. Is there more do I need to say? Like, so if like I said, motherfuckers stay healthy, we could be a threat in the AFC West. I feel on paper we look better than the fucking Chiefs. I'm just being real right here with motherfuckers. Like, we could potentially come out of the AFC West and run down on niggas. Then when we get to the playoffs, that's where we're gonna show. That's when it's really gonna show our game, bro. And we really gonna have to really step up, because as I'm talking about the playoffs prediction right now, I'm gonna switch right on over to our playoff expectations, because I honestly believe. Oh man, I honestly believe we can make it to the Super Bowl this year. I honestly believe that shit, because I know they got their QBs and all that with fucking Josh Allen and everybody else. Josh Allen got their AFC championship 2 times. He act like he don't want it. Fucking Lamar Jackson, he didn't got there a couple times, MVP 2 times. He act like he don't want it. Only nigga in the AFC that act like they want it is Pat. So Pat, guess what, bro? You got some competition this year. And it's in your division. My man Justin Herbert hand is fine. He good. He feel good. We got another running back with from the Baltimore Ravens. He's fast as shit, 4.3. Even though I honestly believe they should keep using Vidal, because when we had no running backs either, because all our running backs went out last year also with fucking with Hampton fucking up his ankle, and we all know what happened to Harris fucking up his shit with the fireworks, and I think he fucked himself up during the season when he finally was able to come back. We really didn't have no run game. Vidal kept that shit alive for niggas. Like, so I really they should really pit him part of that. Should be our 2-headed monster right there. We got 2 tight ends now, as in with Gatson and Njoku. Like, I like my team all around. I expect more from them. We look good on paper. I understand that. But I need the results. Fuck all the bullshit. I need the fucking results this year, because the table is low-key set for us. It's low-key set. I don't believe in fucking Josh Allen to make it to the Super Bowl. I don't. He had 4 or 5 chances. He had multiple times to beat Pat, multiple times to beat whoever it was in front of him. He fucked that money up. So I honestly believe we could get this run this year. I know Justin Herbert is 0-3 in playoffs, but I need y'all to understand this also. Peyton Manning went 0-3. That was 99, 2000, and 2001, I believe, before he got his first one. My man's time is coming. That's all I want people to understand, that shit. I don't say too much because him and the team hasn't really shown it. Definitely when the playoffs where it's really supposed to matter. You niggas is fucked in the AFC if this nigga get his mind right and everything goes as it goes to plan. Like, I need people to really understand this shit. I need people to understand we went 11-6 with hurt everything. Offensive line, the quarterback, the running back, certain defensive players went down. Shout out to fucking Darren James too for being top safety also. Do your thing, bro. Do your thing. But other than that, like we was good. We was good. Even when a couple offensive line went down early in the season, but I think we even started off this season like 2-0, 3-0 to be lost to the Giants. I remember that game. And I think we lost to the Giants and the Eagles lost to the Giants because me and bro was both sitting here fucking baffled like, who the fuck is the Giants? But I really feel as though we could do that shit this year, man. And that's me just being honest. That's me. That's the fan in me. That's me being real. Like we could win this shit this year. It's just we need everything to fall in place. We need some luck. And we need everybody to stay fucking healthy. Where y'all is in the charge organization, whoever is our health doctors, health nutritionists, find them niggas and get new ones. Because this year we need our niggas healthy. Simple as that. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, man, I honestly believe we can make it this year. But seriously, I really think we can make it this year. We just injury bug. We got to get that injury bug. Got to go. But if we can get that going, get rid of that injury bug. Yeah, we definitely going far this year. Like I tell my Eagles fans, definitely my brothers and them. They said we see y'all there. I will see y'all there. Straight like that. I will see y'all there. And it's Madden. And I love y'all to death. And it's all love when I say this. Y'all got two already. Well, sit the fuck down. Let me go get this one. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I gotta beat the best. Y'all the best. Y'all gotta get beat. Simple as that. Pause. Y'all know what I mean. But yeah, man. I got great expectations. I got high expectations for my team this year. I'm highly excited. Love the moves that was made this year with the team. I honestly feel as though they could have tried to go get Stephon Diggs, but we know his issues. And then, like I said, I'm not too sure if T was still a free agent or he re-signed back to the Bengals. But I like the receivers we got. We got more than just them. We got tight ends and everything else. I really hope I'm not too sure. I hope Keenan Allen comes back this year because bro's a dog. He that ball. So even though he on the back end of his career, I hope he could just stay with us for another year. Because it'd be crazy if he don't sign with us and then let's just say we go and win. A little bit of me won't be hurt because Keenan not there. But I got high expectations for our teams. Football season almost here. If I remember correctly, our first preseason game is the 13th. The Hall of Fame game, if you don't know already, is the Cardinals and the Panthers. If I remember correctly. I think that's 8:00. So if you want to watch that joint, you can watch that joint. I think it's like the first week of August, I believe. Either first week, second week of August. I think so, one of them weeks. But you can easily go check on Bleacher Report, however you get y'all news and everything else. But right before I end up the 30 minutes or less, 2-minute warning, a little bit of my end comments. Apparently, even though being from Philly, I'm not an Eagles fan, I'm a Sixers fan. And I like the situation with Brian. I wasn't here to talk about it Monday with the guys, so I'm just trying to get my input on it now. So I like the Brian coming over here. Like I was just telling, me, Smooth, and our other brother was just talking about it on the phone yesterday. He was asking me like how I like the Brian situation. I was like I was telling him, I like it. As we can all see, bro signed for what he signed for. He's only here for one thing, and that's winning for real. But him and Jaylen Brown, that gets us out even though motherfuckers don't like to admit it, or the case may be, they get us them two definitely for sure. Even if we didn't need Brian, but now we really solidified with Brian and Jaylen Brown. We could get our second Brown slump, and we could really get to the chip and win this year. I think him coming over here, he liked it. Maxie, JB, that's Bob Myers. I always forget his name. I think that's the one who came from Golden State. And I think it's somebody up there also in the office that Brian knows personally, I believe, that dude that was one of his guys that's in our our office over here, something like that. So it's it was kind of like picture perfect for him. So he was like, all right. Then if he want to learn the business side, then we see looking on there, he want to own a team, whatever the case may be. You in the perfect spot. You got your homie teaching you. You can learn the game within 2 years. Hey, you win a chip, it's definitely a plus. Like bro was saying at the time, you'll be the first player to win a chip in 4 different cities, which is fire. It's a lot of ups to it. The only everybody wishing on his downfall, but fuck it. At this time, it is the Sixers motherfucking time. And we got JB and Brian. You don't like it? Who gives a fuck what you like? Brian came the fuck over here. Too fucking bad. Other than us, I thought he was gonna go to the Warriors, but he came to us. So I mean, kudos to Brian. I ain't mad at it. And then like I said, even with Brian being here, if Brian really wanted to, he probably could average a triple-double. We know Joel could probably get close to it. Like this is just me just thinking about some shit. Like even if he want to average little points, we could low key we could low key be a first team, maybe like what 4 people. It could happen. Not saying it will, but it could happen. 4 people average a dub. Now the thing is I guess the big issue would be it's not enough basketballs on the court for everybody. But it's like, bro, like I mean. Brian is really just facilitating our game, our game. Like, you know, he could dish it out. He could do whatever, get a board. And then if we really need bro to step on it, then he'll do when it's necessary. But I like it. The bench is cool. And everything else, like our chances just went up. I like it. Here for 2 years. After that, he's retiring, apparently. This is his last ride. So I'm all for it. I like the upside to it. Give us our chances. Hey man, Brian and Philly, 6 and 5. Fuck y'all talking about. But one more thing before I close things out, because I do have one thing. I almost forgot. The fantasy league. Setting up the fantasy league. I got a couple spots left. The draft starts August 30th at 4:00. 16 teams, $20 entry fee. I ain't trying to rob nobody out there, grade. We just trying to have a good time. Also, if you want to join the league, I need you to follow the podcast also on YouTube, From Our View Podcast on YouTube. Yeah, and possibly, if all things go good, you get the prize money, you get a championship belt. If you live out a little bit further or you out of state, maybe I'll try to get the situation and get you probably or maybe the football fantasy ring. But other than that, because I do put up here the Sixers tickets, possibly, let something great happen in my life. And if it do, I'll get the tickets and that'll be part of the winners. And you got to beat the champ Raymond Thanos because bro was cooking last year. So I got 2 spots left. Pending kind of because I know a couple of people who is coming from. I'm setting everything up now, but like I said, we got the remaining core, and then a couple of people didn't make it from last year, so we got 2 spots left. If you want the 2 spots, I'm gonna be petting everything out soon, and just easy way I could say is first come first serve. Come join us during the live draft when it happened, and talk your shit, you know what I'm saying? You get a championship belt and everything else. You get to come on the podcast, talk your shit. And if you know your sports while you on here, talk your sports with us. I mean, the more the merrier. You know what I'm saying? Like, comment, share, and all that good stuff when we start. And let's have a ball in the fantasy league this year. Join the group chat, talk your shit. It's all love end of the day. And hey, we just grown and having some fun. That's all it is, man. But with that being said and done, this is the end of the 30 minutes or less segment with me. I see y'all guys Monday with the gang. I should be there Monday. Yeah, I'll be there Monday with the gang. So y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Friday. Y'all be safe out here. Try to do something nice for once for some people. It's an evil world out here, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Brother trying to change his life. But hey, one step at a time. Y'all be easy out here. Y'all be safe. I love y'all, even if I don't know y'all. And I see y'all on the next one. But I gotta go. Daddy duty.